today we are checking out a tool called MoviePix AI, and this one lets you create full animated shows like your own version of South Park or The Simpsons using just a simple AI prompt. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what it does, walk you through the dashboard, and give you my honest opinion on whether it's actually worth getting. So if that sounds interesting, stick around. So what exactly is MoviePix AI? In simple words, it's a tool that lets you create a full animated show using just one AI. You give it a simple idea and it does everything from there. It writes the script, creates the scenes, animates them, adds voices to your characters, adds music and sound effects, and puts it all together into a finished show that's ready to upload. And it's not just making one small clip either. They are saying it can create full episodes and even multiple episodes for an entire season. So if you have ever wanted your own animated show, something like South Park or The Simpsons, but with your own story, this tool is trying to let you do that. Now, let's go over some of the main tools you actually get inside MoviePix. The first one is the script generator, and this is basically where everything starts. You type in your idea, even if it's just a rough sentence, and it turns that into an actual scene-by-scene script with dialogue and a proper story structure. So you are not sitting there trying to write everything from scratch. Then you have got the animated scene creator, which is honestly one of my favorite parts. This is the tool that takes whatever is happening in your script and actually turns it into animated visuals. So you go from just words on a page to something you actually see playing out. There is also an image to video tool, which lets you upload a picture you already have. It will bring that image to life with motion and animation effects, which is a nice option if you have got specific characters or art you want to use. On top of that, they have got voiceovers that can speak in a bunch of different languages, so your characters actually sound real instead of robotic. And there is a sound engine that automatically adds in music and background effects, so your show doesn't feel empty or flat. And if you want to build some hype before your show even goes live, there is a trailer generator that puts together a short promo clip for you. Alright, so let's talk about the price now, because I know that's what a lot of you are waiting to hear. The main package, the one that gets you started, is a one-time payment of $17. And that's not a typo. You are not paying monthly for this. For that price, you get full access to the core MoviePix tool. So you can start typing in your ideas and turning them into animated shows right away. And don't forget, if you use the code MOVEBIG, you get 30% off. Or if you would rather use MPVIP, you will knock $5 straight off the price. So definitely use one of those when you check out. Now, once you get inside, you are going to see a few upgrade options pop up, and I want to walk you through these honestly so you know what's actually worth grabbing and what you can skip depending on what you are trying to do. So the first upgrade basically removes all the limits from the basic version. So instead of restricted amount of usage, you get unlimited clicks, unlimited campaigns, and unlimited sales potential. If you are someone who is planning to use this a lot, like every single day for your channel or your business, this one is honestly worth considering. Because the front end alone might feel a little limited once you get going. After that, there are a couple of done for you packages, and these are great if you don't want to build everything yourself from the ground up. Basically, they hand you ready-made websites, ready-made campaigns, social posts, emails, and squeeze pages that are already set up for you. So all you really have to do is plug in and go. If you are someone who wants speed over control, these can save you a ton of time. But if you enjoy creating your own content and already have a system in place, like you clearly do with your channel, you can honestly skip these without missing out on much. Then further down the line, there are updates that let you create and resell things like done for you websites, articles, social posts, and even translate content into other languages. So this is more for people who want to build an agency or offer services to other people. And finally, there is the reseller option, which basically lets you sell MoviePix itself and keep all the profit. Now, this one is really only worth it if you are planning to get into reselling software as its own business. So for most people just wanting to create and grow their own channel, you can leave that one alone. If I am being real with you, the front end is genuinely enough to get started and see what this tool can do. The first update that removes the limits is the one I would say is actually worth thinking about if you plan to use this seriously. Everything after that really depends on whether you want to build an agency or just create content for yourself. Now, before we wrap things up, I want to quickly mention something extra you will get if you decide to grab MoviePix through the link down in the description. On top of everything that's already included in the product itself, I am also throwing in 21 bonuses completely free for anyone who buys through my link. We are talking about marketing tools, traffic and social media tools, website and e-commerce builders, plus a bunch of helpful guides covering things like YouTube growth, email marketing, video ads, and getting more sales. Basically, stuff that can help you get even more value and results out of MoviePix once you start using it. I have laid out every single bonus in detail with a full description of each one over on my Medium page, so I will leave that link in the description too if you want to see the complete list before you decide. So really, you are not just getting the software, you are getting a whole extra stack of tools and training on top of it, completely free just for using my link. If everything I showed you today looked interesting and you want to give it a shot, the link is right there in the description below along with the coupon codes to save you some money at checkout. And don't forget, those 21 bonuses are waiting for you too if you grab it through my link. As always, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one.